Can we talk about how Rich Froning is the absolute GOAT over Matt Fraser? I want to start the video by showing you guys the clip that I saw that made me decide this rant.
Yeah.
Yep. Who are you picking, Matt?
Well, no, I don't want to ruin my day talking about prep. All right.
I mean, wow.
For those of you who don't know, there's something called the CrossFit Games, and the CrossFit Games is the test of the fittest people on the planet to find the fittest on Earth. They've been doing it for 20 years, and to be honest, the people who have come out of there are crazy fit. But the most dominant performances that you probably know the names, even if you don't know the CrossFit Games, you've still heard these two names before, is Rich Froning and Matt Fraser. Rich Froning won it 4 consecutive times after 2 second-place finishes. Now, Matt Fraser, who is put up against Rich Froning, won 5 consecutive wins at the CrossFit Games following 2 second-place finishes, just like Rich Froning. Now, people say Matt Fraser's 5 is a more dominant set of performances than Rich Froning's 4, which I see their point. But Rich Froning did 4 consecutive individual wins and still dominated the field. But then Rich said, I'm so good at this that I bet I can make a bunch of other people really good at this. And that's the teams. That's the team competition. And then he won 6 more titles there. And it's not like he just found the all-star team right at the get-go and then just stuck with it for 6 more wins. No. They changed up the teams almost every time. Almost every time that they did the teams, there was somebody different on the squad, and they still pulled through. They only didn't pull through once, and it was a close race. So not only, in my opinion, is Rich Froning far more fit than Matt Fraser can be, but he also is good about teaching it to others, which is a huge pinnacle into saying that you're the best. That's the other thing. Matt Fraser has proven that he doesn't know how to teach this stuff to others as well as he can perform it for the actual competition. He self-admittedly said that whenever he was training with others to get the best results at the CrossFit Games, that he would say, I don't care how it's done, just get me there. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's one tactic versus the other. I get it. But you can't say that he's the GOAT when he doesn't even know how to teach the stuff he does in comparison to someone who does and has more championships. Where's this idea that Matt Fraser's the GOAT?
What are you talking about?
I don't get it. I don't get it. There was a video from a bodybuilding YouTuber. I forget his name, but I'm going to put it up on screen here because, credit. But they had this video where he goes through a workout with Matt Fraser, and Matt Fraser has horrid coaching cues. Andrew Hiller did a video and showed how bad it is that he can't teach the thing that he's so good at.
What do I do from here?
Press.
No shit, Sherlock.
Holy f***. I have no idea what I'm doing. How do I press, bro?
Not only can Rich Froning teach all of the different moves, he used to be a red shirt. He was on the CrossFit seminar staff. He taught a bunch of other people how to do it in the first place. You wouldn't call Michael Jordan the GOAT if he couldn't teach someone how to shoot a basketball properly. Wayne Gretzky can't teach you a slap shot. I wouldn't consider him the greatest. Michael Phelps can't teach you the breaststroke. Like, come on. Now, call me crazy, but I would say that if you wanted to be the greatest of all time, you'd still be heavily involved in the community. That you'd be about the thing that you were so passionate about winning over and over and over again. But going on trips and being involved in the open and doing things with the community and being at your gym and running that community, like Rich Froning clearly has the grasp of all things that he is supposed to be great at to consider himself the GOAT. He's won individually, he's won on teams, he's made other people win on teams. It didn't really matter. That's the thing about fitness. That's the crazy thing about this whole thing. Is that Rich Froning, no matter what was thrown at him, was coming out on top. He is in the community and he is on the field. Back in the day, they were saying, what's Rich doing? That was a whole thing. No one was saying, what's Matt doing? Matt Fraser locked himself in a basement and then got really, really good. Now, I like Matt Fraser. I think he's great. I loved his performances. I love watching him. He seems like a really cool dude, but he's not the GOAT. Rich Froning was doing the same thing, but he was out there playing, flag football and hockey and doing things he probably shouldn't have, that you would have freaked out about if you were like his agent or something. and yet still came through and won the CrossFit Games. There was nothing stopping him. While Matt Fraser had a very, very good run, and I don't want to take away from his dominance and his awesome work, in my less than humble opinion, Rich Froning is the GOAT, and it's for those reasons.
No, I don't want to ruin my day talking about CrossFit.
Now that statement, way out of context. I heard it off of Dense Updates, I think, and Saban podcast. Even if I didn't hear it from either of them, great channels, go watch them. But it could be that Matt Fraser is so unbelievably competitive about CrossFit and loves it so much that he's going to have such a deep and meaningful conversation that eventually it always gets him all riled up, and he doesn't want that for the day. And that's what he meant by,
No, I don't want to ruin my day talking about CrossFit.
who knows? Who knows? This could wildly be out of context on all of the different platforms that's reporting on it. However, it still gave me this video idea. So there you go. That's what we got today. Rich Froning's the GOAT. Those are the reasons. You know, like, subscribe, do all those things that I forgot to say throughout the video. And go work out. Have a good day.